Hello everyone, today I'm going to be doing a review of the Tiki bar soap vegan formula. This scent is the Spice Island scent. So a little bit about Tiki bar soap. Every single time I do or introduce a new artisan soap company, I always talk a little bit about the company in my first review, and then in subsequent reviews I'll just talk more about the soap. So a little bit about Tiki bar soap. Tiki bar soap is owned by a girl named Amanda. She's located in Alabama, and she has a PhD in chemistry. So a little bit about Amanda. She's been making soaps for quite a while now. I'm not exactly sure how long she's been making them for, but she's had an Etsy website up for quite a while, and she just started making shave soaps very recently. So that's why I'm doing this review, because a lot of people, there's been a lot of buzz about Tiki soaps recently, and I went ahead and picked up quite a few of them. I actually have, this is one of the ones I have. I also have sets, I actually have all her scents. I have Set Sail, I have the Captain, and as you can see, they come in different containers. For example, you can get it in a tin if you wanted to, or you can get it in this plastic tub if you wanted to, or you can also just get the puck by itself if you wanted to. So I went a little crazy because I got really excited about these soaps. So first of all, sorry, I'll continue talking about Tiki bar soap. One of the best customer services I have ever experienced with anything, really. A lot of times when I think about customer service, one of the companies that I always think about, not related to shaving soap at all, but if any of you are familiar with 1-800-CONTACTS, they're like the nicest people on earth. They'll do anything and go out of their way for you to make you happy, make sure you're getting what you need. But back to soaps, the reason I mention that is because I felt the same way with Tiki soaps. And a lot of the artisan shave soap companies, it's really nice because a lot of the users get to, talk one-on-one with the company owners, either through Reddit or Facebook or Badger and Blade or one of the various groups that we have available to us. But with Tiki in particular, I like I said, a lot of them very great customer service. But with Tiki in particular, like I said, one of the best. And the reason I say that is because Amanda goes out of her way to make sure her customers are happy. She's very quick with her shipping. She makes sure that you get the best price. She has some of the best products, which even makes it sweeter. And it's easy to contact her. I contacted her through Facebook, but I'm pretty sure there's other ways you can contact her, through her website or through her Etsy website. Both are still running. Her actual website, which is just tikibarsoap.com, I believe. I'll put a link in the description below, and the other one is the Etsy website. Okay, so this review is going to be a little longer because I have a lot to say. So, customer service, amazing. The soaps, like I said, I have all 6, so I've got to try all 6, and I love all of them. And I'm not exaggerating when I say that, because the thing with Tiki is it's supposed to be very tropical scents. This one in particular, here I'll read the ingredient list to you. Spicy mango, cilantro, black pepper, and vanilla. So those are the essential oils she uses in this particular scent, the Spice Islands, which I have to say is one of my favorites. Although I do love a lot of her other ones just as much. So I'll talk about those in other reviews. But oh yeah, something I also forgot to mention. So, like I said, Amanda started this shaving soap company not too long ago, and I believe the reason that she started it is because one of the seasoned wet shavers, I'm not exactly sure who, contacted her and asked her if she could make a shaving soap very similar to, many of you know, Martin de Condé. Martin de Condé, for those of you that don't know, is a French soap that is very popular amongst seasoned wet shavers. And as I'm talking, I'm just going to put in some water so I don't waste your time. Martin de Condé is a very popular shaving soap amongst, so I just have my brush soaking, and there's the soap inside. The soap, actually, when you buy it, is just, it's wrapped, let me show you an example like that, in the tub, so you can just take it out, and here's the empty tub, and you kind of smash it in yourself. So I smashed it in. Yeah, so Martin de Condré, French soap, very popular amongst the wet shaving community. The problem with Martin de Condré is that they don't have any distributors, and I'm located in the U.S., as well as a lot of other people who are into wet shaving in all these communities. So shipping to the U.S. is not cheap from France, and prices get to be pretty ridiculous just for a shaving soap. So a lot of people want to try it, but aren't able to because it's too expensive. So here's the next best thing. There's been a lot of companies that have tried to mimic Martin de Condré, and the beautiful thing about Martin de Condré is that they have a very, very clean ingredient list, and very great lather, very great shave, and very clean and refreshing scent. And I think that Tiki hits all of that. Here, let me just read you the ingredient list over here. My camera sucks because it's an iPad, so it's not going to focus. But the ingredients say potassium stearate, sodium stearate, potassium cocoate, sodium cocoate, glycerol, and fragrance. So I just named 2 types of lye, which are potassium hydroxide, sodium hydroxide, which are essential for soap making. So she used 2 types of lye, which, for those of you that don't know, sodium hydroxide is for hard soaps, potassium hydroxide typically is for softer or liquid soaps. So using both in conjunction make this a soft soap. This is a soft soap. So she used 2 types of lye and 2 types of oils. Stearic acid and cocoate. And then she has glycerol and fragrance. Very, very clean ingredient list. There's not much to it, which is kind of amazing because this is one of the best products I've ever used, and it just seems so simple. But very great job. Like I said, this scent, specifically the Spice Islands, tropical scent, perfect for the summer. Here, I'm going to empty out the water and just do a quick lather for you guys. So here's my 24mm Whip Dog Silver Tip brush. I use this in pretty much all my reviews because I try to stay consistent. Here's the soap. Like I mentioned, it is a soft soap. It is vegan. She also has tallow ones, but I haven't tried those. Most people agree that the vegan ones are the better ones. Not saying the tallow ones are bad because I haven't tried them, so I can't even say that. But a lot of people do prefer the vegan formula, which was her original formula. So let me start lathering. As you saw, I emptied out a lot of the water that was initially in this brush, and I'm going to start loading. So one thing I noticed about the soap, as you might notice in the background, I have a lot more razors sitting over here, and those aren't my only razors. I got quite a few razors. I think I'm developing a little bit of RAD at the moment, which means razor acquisition disorder. And I got a lot of new soaps. So many of you have probably checked out my shaving den video. So I'll do an updated shaving den video, or all the new stuff I got, because I have gotten a lot of new stuff, including these. So every time I load a soap, my goal is to get a good amount of soap on there because I never want to run short of lather. And it's not very hard with the soap, as you can see. Like I mentioned, it's a soft soap, so it's adequately loaded now. I'm just going to grab what I have in there. Okay? And I'm going to go ahead and do a bowl lather. And the reason I'm doing a bowl lather, I feel like this soap lathers better with bowl lather because, and a lot of people probably don't know this, it takes a lot of water. So I made a very bold statement saying that this is comparable to Martin de Condré. And honestly, I can't say that for sure because, I haven't used Martin de Condré. But a lot of people agree that it is. So I personally am not going to, I'm going to try it out myself. There is a Reddit user that gives out samples. So I'm going to try out Martin de Condré and then see how it compares. But regardless of if it's close to Martin de Condré or not, it is a great soap. So, like I said, this is a very thirsty soap. So, I just started. I'm adding water. So, I'm just going at it. So, the scent that really, look, that was just a couple seconds and I'm already getting good lather. The scent that really stands out with this is the mango, and I absolutely love it. It's one of my favorite scents out of all the shaving soaps I have, and as you guys know, I have quite a lot of shaving soaps, or I have tried quite a lot of shaving soaps. I use this one for like 3 weeks straight, almost, because I love it that much. I took it on vacation with me. I took it to a wedding, so by far, I think she makes pretty amazing scents. Whether you go with some of her more popular ones like Set Sail or the Captain, I think you're not going to make a wrong choice. My suggestion to you would be try this one as well. Probably not as popular, I'm not sure why, but it's pretty amazing. So you can see I'm getting a pretty awesome lather. Still not done. Like I said, this takes a lot of water. You can add in water. Don't be scared to add in water. You're going to make really, really dense lather. It's almost pasty if you don't add enough water. So, there you go. Look at this. That's the lather I'm getting. Very similar, in my opinion, to Bear Stearns Man. I mentioned in my Bear Stearns Man review that the lather was very, very yogurty, and I feel the same way with this one. So, I think I made that video long enough. I wanted to talk about how great Tiki is. I honestly highly suggest it. It's one of my favorite soaps to date, possibly surpassing a lot of the other great soaps that I already own. I still got to use it a little more to decide, but it definitely is in my top 5, guaranteed. This is an amazing soap, and if you're new to wet shaving, I recommend it. If you haven't tried this soap and you've been wet shaving for a while, I recommend it. And it's pretty well priced. Slickness is pretty awesome. Post shave is good as well. Maybe not the best, but still very good. I found that my tallow soaps give me a better post shave, but this is still really good post shave, and you can see the lather quality is pretty amazing. So that's my review of Tiki soaps. Pretty great product. I highly recommend it. And if you need help on deciding on a scent, I'm sure you could talk to Amanda and she'll help you out. My recommendation would be the Spice Islands. It is my favorite. So yeah, thank you so much for watching and have a good day.